Soft-spoken horticulturist is suspected in a string of botanical-themed murders that leave behind no trace, except a rare flower that only blooms where death follows. But the truth behind the petals is far darker than anyone imagines.
Unknown Whispers again welcome you in our YouTube channel. Silent Thorns. Some flowers grow best in the dark.
Episode 1. The Blooming Silence. The rain had stopped, but the mist lingered like breath on glass as Inspector Arjun Rao stepped out of the patrol car. His polished shoes sank into the damp soil just outside Monsanto Forest, where the trees arched like sentinels and the abandoned greenhouse loomed beyond a rusted iron gate. A woman's body lay on a bed of moss and shattered glass beneath the broken dome. Her pale silk dress was soaked in dew and dirt, but what captured everyone's attention, what silenced the crime scene texts, was the flower. A ghostly white orchid had bloomed straight through her ribcage, nestled where her heart once beat. It was surreal, beautiful even, but unnatural. Arjun knelt beside the corpse, brushing aside a lock of wet hair. Her eyes were still open, frozen in fear. Cause of death? He asked without turning. The coroner's assistant, a stout woman in a Lisbon PD jacket, replied hesitantly. Exsanguination. No visible wounds, no bruising, just internal collapse, like the body gave up. And the flower? She hesitated. Sir, it's not listed in any regional flora guides. It shouldn't exist. Arjun was new to Lisbon, a transfer from Mumbai after a high-profile hostage case gone wrong. The faces still haunted him. The media turned him into a villain, but here, no one recognized him. That anonymity was a salve. Except now he stood, staring at a corpse with a ghost flower growing from her chest. He took the crime scene photos, the pollen samples, and a fragment of the orchid, and headed back to his flat. But the botany reports gave nothing. No DNA match, no chemical residue. Only one name emerged during a late-night database crawl. Anvita Das, a former plant geneticist. Brilliant, controversial, disappeared from academia 6 years ago after an ethics scandal involving unlicensed genetic trials. Rumors said she lived in Alfama, alone. Int greenhouse Alfama, next day. It was a marvel of beauty and design, a modern greenhouse carved into the remains of an old convent. Glass ceiling, stone walls, a jungle of controlled chaos. Arjun stepped inside, the door creaking behind him. The air was heavy with damp earth and jasmine. She stood at the far end, trimming a carnivorous plant. Slim, silent, her back turned. Anvita Das? She didn't flinch. Just placed the shears down and turned slowly. Her face was older than the file photo suggested. Calm, watchful. Inspector Rao, she said. I was expecting you. How? She pointed at his shoes. Mud, from Monsanto, and you're holding the orchid. He held out the sample. Tell me what it is. She didn't touch it. Instead, she stepped back. Her expression shifted. Was it fear? Where did you find this? On a corpse. She exhaled slowly. This flower was part of a sealed project, military adjacent, canceled, destroyed. I never thought, why would someone kill with a flower? Because it doesn't just bloom on death, it responds to suppressed guilt. Arjun frowned. That sounds... He stopped. Impossible? He nodded. She finally took the vial, studied it.
This wasn't supposed to exist outside of a vault buried years ago. Someone didn't just steal a flower, Inspector. They stole an idea.
Police station, night. Arjun sifted through the victim's file. Sophia Pereira, 38-year-old lady. A real estate mogul known for shady evictions, but no real enemies. At least, not the kind that kill with extinct orchids. He looked again at the flower's structure. Something about it nagged him. Not just its symmetry, something encoded. Computer, enhance petal detail. A barcode, microscopic, biotech signature. He dialed Anvita. You need to see this. Her voice trembled.
Already have. That code. It's from Project Lacrima. We built the flowers to detect suppressed emotional trauma. They were supposed to die if guilt was absent.
Arjun paused. And if guilt is present?
They bloom like they're fed with blood.
Abandoned facility, Monsanto. Outskirts, night. Guided by old research files from Anvita's stolen laptop, Arjun and a small unit find a locked bunker beneath an abandoned nursery. Inside, rows of dormant plants in glass tubes. Most are dead, but one section is under dim light, recently disturbed. Someone's been here, said a junior officer. Arjun scanned the logs. 8 capsules missing, 8 flowers, 8 deaths. In the center of the room was an old workstation. A diary page lay on it. The plants respond to sins unspoken, to secrets buried. If the bloom begins, confession is already too late. Arjun pocketed the note. Greenhouse. Later that night, Anvita sits alone, fingering the edge of a broken flower petal. She calls someone. No answer.
Victoria. They found one. It's happening.
She deletes the call log. Monsanto. Cliffs. Sunrise. Arjun returns to the crime scene. This time he walks beyond the greenhouse to the edge of the cliff. Something catches his eye. A second shoe print. Smaller. Lighter. Someone else was there that night. Watching. He turns to find a camera in the trees. Hidden, but old, connected to a private satellite. Who was monitoring the site? He contacts the telecom provider. The owner is anonymized, but the billing address pings back to a shuttered biotech lab, registered to Victoria Silva. He's dead, Anvita had said. But was he? Anvita's greenhouse, morning. Arjun storms in. You lied. Victoria Silva is alive. Anvita freezes. That's not possible. His name is on the server account for the surveillance system at the murder site. She stares at him, then slowly says, If he's alive, we're all in danger. Victoria didn't just build emotion-reactive plants. He built them to decide who lives and who doesn't. She opens a drawer. Inside, a vial of black pollen.
We weren't building flowers, Inspector. We were building judges.
To be continued.